Well, it's a lovely sunny day today, and we're at Morley Hayes Golf Complex, not far from the Dennis SISIS factory, and I'm with Ian Howard, Managing Director of Dennis SISIS, and we've had a very interesting morning. We've been looking at the new range of electric mowers that you've been showing us for the first time, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
What have you been showing us, Ian?
Okay, well, today last night we had a presentation about the factory, took you around there, all the members of the press, and then this morning we've run through the whole range of Dennis equipment. There's the electric ES36, which is the premier version with its trailer seat on it. We've shown you the 860 electric version, which uses the existing cassettes, which is used on football all around the world. And in front of us here we've got the rotary version, the ES34R, which is the electric version of the petrol rotary, which we've produced thousands of now and sent those all over the world. And the most important one, which is the launch of the smaller machine, the FT510 and 610, as an electric version as well. So you've seen the whole range basically of where we're at the moment.
And it was exciting because one of the things that's maybe held electric production back has been the quality of the batteries, but you were showing us some batteries this morning. It was quite remarkable, the range and time you would get from them.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we've worked very hard to make sure that we source the components, battery, motors, controllers and all the rest of it carefully to make sure we've got reliable supply, because there's a lot of dare I say cheap and cheerful out there, which is no good for a professional product like the Dennis. So we're using batteries from the Nissan Leaf in a power pack there. It's 120 amp hour, which is twice as big as any other manufacturer out there in the marketplace, and gives you a range on the ES860 of 40 kilometres, so almost 4 football pitches on one charge, which leaves, dare I say, the other manufacturers well behind us.
Now, getting to that stage, that's taken away the biggest downside of electric was range anxiety.
Yeah.
So having that, you must be absolutely thrilled to have had that opportunity to move things forward with them.
Yeah. Well, our attitude towards the batterification, as I call it, of the products is there must be no compromise. It must do exactly what a petrol version did and more. And range anxiety is a massive issue. It's no different to the automotive industry. If I offered you a 1,000-mile electric car that went 1,000 miles on a charge, I think we'd have a queue of people behind me to sort of sign up for it. Range anxiety is a massive issue. Being able to cut half or a third of a football pitch on a battery or a set of batteries is no use to anybody, in my opinion. So getting that range by the careful choice of the power pack is essential, and we've managed to source a UK manufactured battery using, as I say, Nissan Leaf cells in there that does a very, very good job and really is well on top of it.
But it's not just a case of getting these wonderful batteries and bolting them onto your existing machine. The machines are different as well. They've got other advantages. You've got reverse gears, you've got clip rates, things like that as well.
Yeah. Well, we started all of these here with a clean sheet of paper. We know about rear rollers, we know about cutters, we know about rotary mowing from our experiences with the petrol version. But in order to address a number of the issues, we started with a very clean sheet of paper to bring rigidity to the systems, to change the height of cut adjustments, to change the way that we built machines, rather than being constrained by, if you like, our petrol version. So strong tubular chassis, different cylinder to bottom blade adjusters and all the rest of it, and to accommodate what's quite a heavy lump of a battery within the chassis to keep a very, very simple and comfortable turning of the machine without it being nose heavy or tail heavy. So we started with a clean sheet, and that enables us to do all sorts of developments that we could not otherwise have done had we not done that.
And when will people be able to get their hands on them? I know for the ones we've seen, there's very few of them around. I think maybe the only one in some instances.
Yeah.
When will people be able to buy them?
Okay, so we've got the ES860, the premier version, in production now. We've just sent 14 of those off to Qatar for the World Cup next year. They've gone over there. The rotary mowers in production, we've sent those to UK football clubs, Italian football clubs, German football clubs, Spanish football clubs, and Belgian football clubs as well. So they're already spreading Europe wide. And the ES860, that was the first machine we brought into production, and that's going literally all over the world now. So the smaller machine, the FT version, which is the one that you saw there and we were demonstrating, that's now coming into production in the fall or the autumn of 2021. We're going to have that at Soltex, and that's rolling out to the whole range of the rest of the Dennis portfolio.
Exciting times for Dennis SISIS. So thanks very much for giving us a little bit of your time, Ian, and I hope the weather stays nice for the rest of the summer, and good luck for the rest of the year. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.